which consists equally of the knights and masters of arms, to recognize outstanding martial achievement and the attainment of those qualities and abilities which are the mark of a true peer. Members of the Order of Chivalry are mighty warriors, but they are also skilled in the arts and have given of their time to the benefit of the common weal. As such, they have been recognized as peers of the realm. Their Majesties now call before them the knights and masters of the Order of Chivalry of the Outlands and other lands here assembled. The crown now calls Thegn Gerwyn y Teigr into this court and company.
The song of Gerwyn the Tiger. Gan of Gerwyn y Teigr. Akineo mimig bled heb pren en lag die werk wiklat en land. Wif vinalaf a blin on in nindilaf the orden. Not quarda fi querthen. I da droit ronin istenach vi glin a blinin et de darin. Tadwin herin en benjin dalin o vedo violin. O Teigr mi makianach na vi. Giredot Albrecht kinilwit har gingar. Gorwed girfarik. Rin ik en dorquar. Reed the o Loveland glasslan weir. Perdilir, Pyrrhus, Kriglin, Ben, Periglar, Ardwar, and Lacus, Penwadeware, Ardweneth, Vak, Rock, Teigr, Rocklim, E. Wawer, O. Gerwyn y Teigr, Kenlon Lu, Rothgar, Chi, Kisi, Da, E. Okir, Tith, Rebid, O. Reed, Dige, Han, Teigr, E. Darmathi, Ni, BFAV, Kasi Rofati, Gwelgwynefati, our way at Duali, Ma Kenny Gerwyn y Teigr, Ed Greer Greateth Was, Wirat hem Dias, Iskat Golden Laden, Ar Bedriden Men Vuan, Singat am Sirik Sengat, Ar Del Leith Yar Lidet, Pelidir and I see Dek Rukat, En Amporo Bugo de Baledra, Kat Kinirak Meni Deli, Difan Iman Buno Mede Dalhai, Twill Tally Roadwar en Kielway, Arni Roadway Na Mint Dilne, Ni Kele no Gemwin en Vire, Keak in Kirawak Arawak et Gar, Kinan and Rockwin Madi Binadar, Kinti Gik Vled Nok in Neethar. Where's Govin Gan in Gen Withet? Where a death our Kellet gan dir, bold ni loose, a big one, Sinifter Frio, Gap, David, Nas Rogelis, Negus, F4, Rakeras from Higit, Figenwar, Sweden, Nef, Taranam, Nel, Dowel, Fed Nader, Gear Govant, Weir, Infant, Blueblower, F. Fronethet, Minio, Gakerath, Artesrar, Bid, E.F. Graf, the Steglero, Refweir, Iwak, Difa, Ludid, Agels, Gears, Girth ned kinet gan lidweer an arginorum Fuan aranwen Girat gid giffen neftis terodin allen ket veen vid glow worthy better ye Teigr amiger traf vo carweer. Now comes before you my master, know him by the arms he bears, sable between two wolf's heads erased and sinister wise, a double-bitted axe bendwise sinister o'er. Here his honors before you. Thane of the iron heart of the outlands, companion of the order of the stags of the outlands, bearer of the grant of arms, defender of the stag's blood, companion of the order of the argent heart, companion of the order of the scales of dragon spine, companion of the dragon's claw of dragon spine, companion of the order of trefoil, bearer of an award of arms, companion of the order of the venerable guard, companion of the Order of the Knights Pensioners of the Venerable Guard, 10,759 days, Esquire.
I am Gerwyn y Teigr, son of Wayne, squire to the mighty Albert von Drachenfeld, of whom many are the songs and stories. From Mercia to Gwynedd to Damascus, my sword is known. Great shall I bring honor unto our kingdom and your majesties, if you will accept my oath this day. Majesties, I may swear on your mighty sword, I must be released from my bonds of my knight.
Your Majesty, your predecessor offered the accolade to my squire, and he has served me for over 30 years as a friend and companion. He has served the barony, he has served the kingdom with honor and distinction. At this time, I would like to be able to be allowed to release him from my oath, so he may make oath to you. Please do so. It's been a long time. A long road. But you've done well. And you have taken, you have done a vigil. You have taken the advice of peers and the populace. I assume, at this time, you would like to be released from Ireland.
Albert, 10,759 days ago, I swore an oath of fealty to you. And on that day, you told me that my fights were your fights and your fights were my fight. And we have fought side by side for those 10,000 days. And at this time, I would ask to be released from my oath of fealty to you. In that time, I have learned much from you. I have learned virtue, I have learned honor, I have learned skill at arms. I have learned that a knight's promises are like words from the gods and should not be given easily. I have learned many, many things, and I would beg to be released this day.
Today, it is with great joy that I release you from this oath, that you may take the oath this night. And that in doing so, you will serve as a companion and equal in this great brotherhood here. You are released. Hopefully that thing will fall apart.
It's toil red. Thank you.
Teigr, a mighty man in armor are you. Proven bravery, bold in battle. Will you now come to our company to serve us as a warrior and to counsel us with wise words as one of our knights?
Well,
This chain has passed from night to night throughout the years since the beginning of our kingdom. Now let it pass from night to night. Those who have forged it and whose lives have given it meaning.
As members of the peerage, affirm that Gerwyn y Teigr has grown in gentle virtue and chivalrous grace, the hallmarks of a true and faithful peer. Sir Lothar, as a knight of the society, affirm that Teigr has grown in skill of arms and chivalry.
Your Majesties, the man that kneels before you, my brother, both as a squire and soon as a knight, has grown at skill of arms. The man is amazing on the field, whether in tournament or in war. His sword is amazing fast, and he has trained numerous fighters. He has trained individuals who have risen to the highest accolades this society has. This man is very, very worthy of this. I look at him, I look at my brother knights, and I know that he is a true and pure knight, and truly a knight of the old code. Sire, Your Majesty, this man will be one of the greatest knights.
Duchess Sullivan, speak to us of Gerwyn y Teigr's support, knowledge, and abilities in the arts and sciences.
Gerwyn y Teigr, ever since we have known him, has worked in the arts. He started making his first suit of armor with velvet, and it worked. He made another one that he liked better in a different style, and it worked. And he's made, multiple ones since then, including the ones he is currently wearing. And one of the earlier suits now fits his daughter, and he has been training her in the arts of metalwork. He also makes much of his own clothing. He made his own banner that was brought in procession here. He does silk banner work. He has knowledge of the arts. He showed me his techniques, and they are the ones I use. He has helped his wife make way in their house to hold arts and sciences weekly. And he usually coordinates a month of Sundays in March. So every Sunday, except when crown tournament occurs, we'll have set up a different set of arts that people teach. We've attended many of these, and we have taught at Seneschal. Teigr has been a great sponsor and performer in the arts, and I do, of my own knowledge, affirm that he is worthy of the accolades he's about to receive.
Mistress Sullivan, as a mistress of the Pelican, tell us of Teigr's dedication and service to the outlaws and her people.
Your Majesties, and those assembled here today, should you need a definition of service, look no further than this man kneeling before you today. Through his tireless efforts, he restored his home shire to a growing, flourishing place. This man does not shy away from hard work, and he inspires it in others. I give to you today that he is more than ready to turn his belt from red to white.
Yes, Mistress. King Hogarth, as a royal peer, speak to us of Teigr's nobility and support of her.
This young man brought me into this world that we all love. I remember very vividly the first day behind the comic book store when I received the very first ultra powerful leg shot that shattered the box of Tic Tacs in my pocket. And as these fine mints trickled down my leg, I decided that this was for me. This was absolutely awesome. He took me to my first event. He helped me build my first set of armor. And that is the beginning. He has done that with countless people. But he taught me things that he didn't know that he taught me. One of the things, while I'm sitting hanging out, a note fell out of his wallet one day. I'm like, what's that? Opens it up. When I win crowned. And it taught me that you always have to be prepared. That is a heavy, heavy burden. And to be ready for every turn and to plan for everything, to be educated, to serve your populace. And that was one of the things, I don't think he recognized that he taught me that, but he certainly did. Later on, he had the opportunity to serve me when I was crowned. He was always there at my side, always smiling, always with great ideas and always caring. It is with great love and admiration that I state this man is my peer. The circle is now complete.
Thank you all, gentle peers. You're satisfied. Teigr. Before these our knights, and before this assembled company, you now swear by all your gods that you will honor and defend the crown and kingdom of the Outlands.
So swear.
Will you honor, defend, and protect all ladies and those weaker than yourself?
In my last days.
That you will be courteous and honor your peers of the Chivalry, of the Laurel, and of the Pelican.
Best of my ability.
Will you conduct yourself in all matters as befits a knight, drawing your sword only for justice? Will you enshrine in your heart the noble ideals of chivalry, to the benefit of your own good name and for the greater glory of the Outlands?
Teigr, speak now your solemn vow.
I shall be in the forefront of fierce battle.
Forging ahead with my lord and friend.
Forging ahead with my lord and friend.
Coming to the war call carrying my weapons.
Coming to the war call carrying my weapons.
And when no battle causes.
And when no battle causes.
The war horn to blow.
I
shall not forget the ring giver's generosity.
I shall not forget the ring giver's generosity.
But I will offer wise counsel as I may.
I will offer wise counsel as I may.
And I may joyously lay down my life.
And though I would joyously lay down my life.
And see harm come to my lord.
Then see harm come to my lord.
Still should the poison point.
Still should the poison point. Or aged edge. Strike him down. I shall not flee from the field. But rather shall advance. Into the enemy. Slaying as I might. To avenge the protector of the people. And by all of the gods. I hold mighty. May this sword smite me. And may my own edge twist and turn. Against me should I fail in this duty. So swear I, Gerwyn y Teigr.
We have heard your solemn oath, as has this assembled company. Hear now our vow to you. With red gold we shall gift you, granting gifts as you merit, round rings rolling from our hand to yours. Among our knights you shall sit in our great hall, with strong mead filling your cup. Our sword shall stand between you and your enemies, our strength and our war band, beside you boldly, as oath keepers, should you need this. For bare is the brotherless back. May time itself keep this oath in memory, and may the ancient ones hallow this vow. Having sworn these solemn oaths, know that we, Hrothgar, King and Queen of the Outlands, do dub you once for honor, twice for duty, and thrice for chivalry.
Know now that your oath of knighthood is like the keen edge of your sword. Be it ever true.
Arise, Sir Teigr. May the gods dispose you in high honor in all things, making you an upright man in thought, in word, and in deed. Take from our hand this chain, which is passed from night to night. For each night is a link in the honor of our kingdom. It symbolizes your fealty to crown and kingdom. The chain is heavy to remind you of the heavy responsibility of a knight in fealty. The chain forms a circle that can withstand much toil and yet remain strong, as does our order. The chain is made of many links, and each knight is a link in the circle of chivalry. Together, they are strong, but they are only as strong as their weakest link. Add your strength to the circle of chivalry, and never be the weakest link.
Is there a building? Accept from us this belt of weight, which is symbolized the purity of your life. Now that you honor chivalry, know that to be a knight is to assemble to all courteous graces, and to aid to all to be principally in need.
It is the spurs that symbolize the man as a knight, not the sword, not the horse, not the armor. When destitute, a poor knight would forego all else before parting with his spurs. Sir Lothar, do you have spurs for this man?
Your Majesty, I do. As in ancient times as now, knights ride forth to mete out justice in the name of the crown. And a set of spurs is necessary to control the great steeds of war. The spur is the hallmark of the knight. Sir Teigr, wear these spurs with pride and honor, and never let them be put forth from your body in disgrace and shame.
Take these spurs, which symbolize your devotion to the high ideals of chivalry and justice. Wear them to inspire yourself and others to great deeds and virtuous acts. Bring forth the sword.
The sword
is a symbol of a knight. The first edge cuts to the truth of the matter, for a knight always seeks the truth. The second edge administers the crown's justice. It may be only wielded when the truth is ascertained, for without truth there is no justice. The scabbard, the symbol of mercy. As crown and kingdom would be ill-advised without compassion, for mercy is a safekeeper of truth and justice. Were it always with pride, were it always with honor.
Take from us this sword, which symbolizes your prowess. With this sword, you must strike the rich who would oppress the poor. With this sword, you should punish the strong that would persecute the weak.
No true sword must ever be offered in the vindication of innocence and the defense of virtue, for a knight must always champion that which is just and true.
Sir Teigr, you would now accept your oath of fealty.
This day do I swear
Homage and fealty
homage and fealty
to my sovereign lord and lady,
to my sovereign lord and lady,
Hrothgar and Ingrid,
Hrothgar
by right of arms,
by right of arms,
King and Queen of the
King
Outlands,
and Queen of the Outlands,
who will from this day forward
be my liege lord and lady.
be my liege lord and lady.
I will remain true in all ways,
I will remain true in all ways,
serving you faithfully.
I shall defend the weak and humble.
I shall defend the weak and humble.
I shall make right triumph over injustice.
I shall make right triumph over injustice.
This do I swear upon my lord's own sword,
This do I swear upon my lord's own sword,
by my belt and my chain,
by my belt and my chain,
and the high ideals which I hold as a knight of this realm.
and the high ideals which I hold as a knight of this realm.
So say I.
So say I, Gerwyn y Teigr.
Sir Teigr, we hear your oath and accept your fealty, and do pledge to you that from this day forward until the end of our reign, you are our liege man. We shall protect you and protect the trust that you have placed in us, and we shall defend your rights as a knight of the Outlands. Mighty with justice, tempered with mercy. Stand before us now as a knight in fealty. Take this blow with the strength of a knight. Let it be the last blow that you do not answer. Let the scroll be read.
Hear now the words of Hrothgar and Ingrid, mighty All-Father and gracious Mother of the Outlands, as they tell the epic of Gerwyn y Teigr. Long are the years this fierce warrior has defended his home and kingdom. His iron heart flows with the blood of the stag. He has battled not once, not twice, but countless times with bears of gold, black, brown, and red. Once the fjords were made impassable by ice. He strode forth and cleared the ice with one mighty exhale. He has also ensured the safe passage of libations by jumping into moving ale wagons and driving his sword through them so that they may not be stolen by brigands. It is by these acts of bravery and many others that we stand before you today and proclaim to all that Gerwyn y Teigr is a knight of the society. He shall be given a belt of white adorned with a chain of gold, brandished with a sword, and have spurs placed upon his heels. He is now a king's man, and will display his colors, to wit, sable, a double-bitted axe, bendwise sinister, between two wolf's heads, erased and sinister facing o'er, until Ragnarok comes. These are our words, and we set them to legend this 17th day of January, Anno Societatis 49, being 2015 in the year of the mortals. Hrothgar, All-Father and King, Ingrid, Mother and Queen, the College of Arms, having no quarrel with these colors, do hereby proclaim their true and specific use to Gerwyn y Teigr. White Stag Principal Herald. The construction, text, calligraphy, all done by Sir Bjarki Gulbjornsson. Design and illumination by the Honorable Lady Asta Olafsdottir.
Go now and greet your peers.